Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the heart. So this week, my darlings, we're just going to show you the cards for your weekly reading. It's the 27th to the 2nd of June, 27th of May to the 2nd of June 2019. Guys, and I'll say this for the monthlies as well, if you're not knowing when the readings are coming through, just hit the notification button and you'll see when the readings come through. Okay, for this channel. Just thought I'd let you know, guys know that. So, you've also got a monthly reading for June up on the channel as well. So if you want to take a look at that, you can. It's sitting right next door to this one. For your week ahead, we are using, just to get the general energy for the week, what you need to be focusing on, we're going to use the, which one should I use? We'll use the Spellcaster's Tarot. Body of the reading, Everyday Enchantment Tarot by Poppy Palin. As you know, one of my favourites. This is just to see any other things coming in for the week. Everyday Witch Tarot by Elizabeth Alba. And your advice card at the end, Spiritual Guidance for the week, Keepers of the Light Oracle cards. Okay, so without further ado, let's move some of this stuff over here. I always do this on Scorpio readings, forget to unbox before I start a reading, which I really should do. Okay, let's unbox this one first. I'm actually going to order a new cover for my desk, I think, to do the cards on. Right, let's take that out. And let's have a look at Scorpio. Universe Spirit, what is it that Scorpio needs to be focusing on? What does Scorpio need to focus on? What do they need to focus on between the 27th and the 2nd of June? What is the end? So that one wants to come out. You see how it just flicked out of my hand? You need to focus on the Six of Coins. That's the card that came out. You see that, guys? Six of Coins is where your focus needs to be. Six of Coins is a card about giving and receiving. I hope you guys can see that. It's a card about giving and receiving. That's the Six of Coins energy. It's a card that speaks of helping others, generosity. But also, if you have difficulties, especially financial, not being afraid to ask as well. Okay? Because it is give and take. Every good deed, you know, deserves another one. In a way, I find the Six of Coins to be quite a karmic card as well, if I'm being completely honest with you. This guy will receive his rewards, whether it's from these guys or whether it's from someone else, because he's been kind enough and generous enough to give. That's what this guy's done. So the week needs to be on the Six of Coins, giving what you can. If you need help, asking for it, Scorpio. But also this is all about finding harmony and balance with others. This is, you know, balancing out the energy of sharing. You know, because these sixes represent harmony within the tarot. So when you get a number 6 within the tarot, if you get plenty of sixes within the tarot, then it really is about a situation becoming more balanced between people. And this is, you know, the Six of Coins for me, I don't know whether I'd call this a really truly balanced card, if I'm being completely honest within my soul. Because there's one person here who's dressed to the nines, and there's two people here who are effectively begging and drinking and eating off this individual. However, it is balanced in a way, because this person evidently has more than they do. So why shouldn't he give what he's got if he's got more? So it is all about balancing out those scales, really. In a way, it's about justice. If you've got it, give it. You know, because if you've got more than others, then why not share the wealth? So the focus for the week might be on sharing what you have. It doesn't have to be money. It could be time. It could be the resources that you have. Remember, Pentacles are about resources that we hold, resources that we have. For some of you guys, the focus is on sharing those resources. You know, whether it's helping someone, you know, pass an exam, helping them study, for example. If you've got knowledge on a subject, why not share that knowledge? It's that type of thing, you know. let's have a quick look at the body of the reading. I'm going to get the Everyday Enchantment Tarot out, Scorpio. And see what these cards are about. So I'm not on this week, as you know, and because I've already been on for the monthly readings, so I alternate. If it's time to do monthlies, I'll either be on the weeklies and not on the monthlies, or I'll be on the monthlies and not on the weeklies. Okay, let's have a look. So Universe Spirit, you said for Scorpio that this is a week for focusing on sharing, giving what we can. If we need it, ask for it. That's one of the past cards wants to come out. So show me why this is occurring, what happened in the past to contribute towards this. Now the reason that your focus this week needs to be on that, the Six of Coins, is because in the past, for some of you guys, the Seven of Wands in the reverse shows up here. So the Seven of Wands in the reverse is all about giving up. This is about allowing, if you look at this card here, these people are protesting against the status quo. They're protesting against officers, police officers, but in the reverse, they give in. And some of you guys did give in. You gave in to someone, you gave in to a system. You couldn't fight back anymore. Seven of Wands energy is about, I can't fight back anymore, I don't have the energy to do it. So I'll just agree to what other people say. Seven of Wands energy reversed. Two of Coins energy. This is all about managing different things. So some of you guys just gave in. You accepted that you had to just manage what you have. For some of you guys it was, I'm just going to give and I'm not fighting anymore. I'm going to just try and manage what I've got. Manage with the money I've got. Two of Coins is also about imbalance in your finances and trying to manage those finances. And some of you guys said, you know what, I'm not looking for a way to resolve my money issues. I'm just going to kind of deal with what I have and manage what I have. And some of you guys said, I'm not going to fight against what I have, you know, what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to manage with all of the projects I've got on and all the things that I'm going to do. So in a way, it reminds me of somebody who's stopped complaining and just accepted. So I get it, because the Seven of Wands, if you look at this card, this is almost a card of complaint as well. And some of you guys said, I'm going to stop complaining and I'm just going to manage with what I have. That Two of Coins energy. Page of Wands energy. Okay, so it's almost like you said, I'm going to stop complaining with the Seven of Wands, because the Seven of Wands is a card about protesting. But it's reversed, so we're no longer protesting. In the past, I think you stopped. You stopped protesting, you stopped complaining, whatever it was, Scorpio. You said, look, I'm just going to manage Two of Coins energy with what I have until I can find a way out of this Page of Wands energy, until I find an exit strategy. I hate the way those cards are showing up. They look just lopsided on the desk. It's really, this camera, the bezel it's on, is really tricky to get it to line up the way that I need it to line up. Maybe I think I need to just put these here a little bit. Then that looks too much. Sorry about this, guys. It's a nightmare. I'm wondering if I should just put the camera back on a tripod. Got all this expensive equipment and yet it's crap. Anyway, what's your thought processes going into the week concerning this? 27th to the 2nd of June. What's your thought processes, Scorpio? Well, firstly, the thought process concerning this is the Sun. So your thought processes are saying, you know what, I feel positive doing this. Because in a way, it reminds me of letting go and letting God in this area here, Scorpio. It almost feels like I'm just going to let go and let God. Because you've been fighting against something for so long, Scorpio. But your thought process is, you know what, I feel really positive about this with the Sun energy showing up here. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so the Knight of Cups reverse is interesting because the Knight of Cups in the reverse is not to give, or it's not to follow your heart. Which is interesting, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Or not opening yourself up to. So the High Priestess. I don't think this is positive. I've got to be honest, because it's almost like you're saying, you know what, actually, my mind now with the Sun energy, the way that you're thinking about this energy is here. You're almost saying, right, I'm really clear on this with the Sun. I'm not going to follow my dreams and I'm just going to wait with the High Priestess. And you can also say my intuition says this is not the time to kind of follow through with this. But then again, it could be positive, because if the High Priestess is intuition, but it can be a card of waiting as well. So I get the impression that this is, and I'm probably going to clarify that card actually. Hang on, have I got, yeah, I've got some smaller cards. Because I want to see if this is your intuition or whether this is you telling yourself to wait. The High Priestess can mean several things within a tarot reading. It's not always about intuition. Sometimes this is just like, I'm just not going to do anything. And both cards actually together are passive cards. Because the Knight of Cups reversed doesn't do anything, and the High Priestess in the upright doesn't do anything either. What do you mean by the High Priestess in 2 cards? What do you mean by the High Priestess in 2 cards? The Emperor. Okay. Oh, there you go. The 2 of Coins as well, showing up here. This is all about taking control, because the Emperor is all about taking control. 2 of Coins energy, putting things into balance, because you can see the 2 coins on here are balanced. Okay. So you're taking control and putting things into balance. So this might be something to do with your... It doesn't show intuition though, that's the only thing. So I'm inclined to say wait with that High Priestess rather than it being an intuitive thing. I think this is just happiness. I think that you're happy not to move forward, Knight of Cups reversed. Not to follow whatever this thing is at the moment and just wait with the High Priestess, because this is all about with the Emperor energy, you know, putting things into order, balancing your life out. You can see this 2 of Coins here, he's slightly imbalanced, but this one is she's just got things right, you know, she's got things balanced. So I think that this is saying, look, I'm going to wait and I'm going to see, and I'm not going to fight this thing. And you can see it here, you're not fighting this thing. With the 7 of Wands in the reverse. What is the advice from the universe? We're going to put this card to the side actually. So we've got space at the top. What is the advice? Universe, Spirit, what do you advise Scorpio to do in this matter? What are you advising Scorpio to do in this matter? First card. Well, it's advising you to do the Devil. And now you can see on this particular Devil card, he's not in chains, he's got money, he's got every good thing. So I think the universe is just saying, look, just have a good time. Just enjoy. Do whatever pleases you. Because he's doing whatever pleases him. Do whatever pleases you, Scorpio, with that Devil energy. No, you've got to turn your back on the Devil. Can you see Eight of Cups turning its back to the Devil? She's leaving behind the Devil. Now, the Devil on this card is not... I guess in a way it's enslavement. It's enslavement to money and wealth and material things. But you've got to turn your back on that, because some of you guys have been enslaved to something quite material. So it's saying that... actually, I think it's saying you're making the right choice here. I think it's saying all along you're making the right choice in whatever this is. Okay, and it's interesting because the focus for the week is the 6 of Coins, which is interesting because I no longer think that this is about giving or receiving with this 6 of Coins. I just think it's about putting things into balance with that 6 of Coins. That's what you need to focus on, getting things balanced and getting things right, getting things in the order that they should be. And the order, and the reason that I say that is because if you look at this 6 of Coins, it is right that the rich gentleman should be helping out the people that don't have it. It is right that that should be the way it is in society, you know, because he has a responsibility to help those in need. So this should be the natural order of things. So, you know, the focus for the week needs to be on kind of the natural order, getting things in order, doing things the right way with this 6 of Coins energy. Advise you turn your back on the Devil. If you've been tied to something quite materialistic, forget it with the 8 of Cups energy showing up here. Focus on relationships, family, people you care about. You know, because it's more about love rather than wealth or money or material things. Material things can only bring you so much happiness, and that's what you were probably fighting for before that 7 of Wands became reversed. Scorpio, you were probably fighting for, you know, you were fighting against this. Two of Coins. Some of you guys have jobs where you're like, oh my God, it's so busy here. And this reminds me of you having something where you're really busy, you know, where you're trying to, I don't even think that this was kind of, I think that what came into it was obviously money, yeah. And some of you guys were really fighting against this energy here, whether it was being busy with a couple of jobs or busy in your job, or maybe money being up and down, and you were really, and that's fair enough, everybody does it, you were really fighting against that. But now it's reversed. In the past you kind of said to yourself, you know what, I'm no longer fighting against this energy here, I'm just going to do it, whether it's a job or whether it's money or whatever it is, or whether it's a couple of jobs or really busy or whatever it is. I think it's job or money. But you're saying, I'm no longer going to fight against this. I'm just going to accept it for what it is, and until I can find a way out of it with the Page of Wands energy, until it can explore, until I can find an exit strategy. Okay. And your mindset is more about kind of saying, well, I feel really positive and clear about this with the Sun. I'm not going to feed into my desires at the moment to have this Seven of Wands in the upright against this energy here. And I'm just going to wait. That's what my intuition tells me, I guess, with the intuition card of the High Priestess for you, Scorpio. Because this is all about putting things into order and getting things in balance with the Two of Coins. Some of you guys, it's about kind of putting things into order with the Emperor and getting my finances into balance. And some of you guys have been kind of, if it's a financial thing, you've been doing a lot of dreaming. A lot. You've probably been dreaming of lottery wins and making tons and tons of money in some way, shape, and which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. You always must aspire to be more. But for some of you guys, it's almost like you, with this devil energy, you completely gave yourself over to that, Scorpio. Really gave yourself over to that. And the universe is saying to you, well, the advice is you turn your back, you're focusing too much on the material aspect. Because some of you guys are like, oh man, if I won 20 million, if I won 100 million, if I won... And a lot of it will be to do with money, because you're turning your back on a material thing. So it's the universe is backing you up and saying, yeah, you're right. You should be focusing less on the material aspects of things and more on kind of, you know, relationships and being with people and love, which is the Two of Cups. I don't mean necessarily romantic love at all, but these are the more meaningful relationships. You know, the relationship, if you look at both cards, the Devil and the Two of Cups, either side of this girl here, what you'll find is that this person has a relationship with money and cars and wealth. This is the card of the billionaire, you know. A lot of billionaires are all about the superficial, and he's all about the superficial, you know. He's all about the superficial. But this is not superficial. So the universe is kind of saying to her, which one has more weight? Which one has more value? Is it the wine and the champagne and the money and the spliff and the fags and the... Because there's just a one-way street here. You're on one way to... You're on a highway to hell, basically, with this. Because you might get the material stuff that you want, but is it going to bring you happiness? Well, probably no. You need to be focusing more here. This is where your true happiness lies, being with family and friends. And some of you guys are probably thinking, no, it doesn't. Money is what counts. Because I think that a lot of you guys have been, you know, devoid of cash. You know? You've been devoid of cash. You've been devoid of lots of nice material things. But you gave up on that and said, I'll just deal with it. I'll just deal with what I got. But it's good because you're saying to yourself, Scorpio, as I said, I'm not going to give in to this. I'm not going to kind of emotionally give myself open myself up to this energy. I'm going to tap into my intuition and wait. And I'm going to build balance. I'm going to build security within my life. And the universe is saying, yeah, you're right, Scorpio. You are right. Focus less. Age of Cups outside the Devil. Focus less on the material aspects. We know that you want stuff. But if you focus less on this and build more love within your life, those things will come. They really, really will. So focus on, for some of you guys, your families. But also focus on just creating some nice order going on, a nice flow of order within your life. Okay? The right type of order as well with the Six of Coins. Alright, let's get your... let's get your other reading up. Oh. Universe Spirit, can you show me the other energies coming in for Scorpio? 5 cards, please. Anything else I need to take notice of? Well, that one wants to come out there. Let's have a look. Right, the Queen of Wands could be a friend for some of you guys. It might be a business associate as well coming in. But the Queen of Wands is also a tarot reader as well. You see how she's got the black cat? She's a tarot reader. She's spiritual. Wands represent intuition as well. The Queen of Wands is ambitious, and she is motivated, and she's dedicated, and she's, she's domineering, and she's formidable as a character. So you might be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius female over the next few days. Oh, that one wants to come out as well. Okay, so the Ace of Swords. So you might be speaking with someone here. I get the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is communication. So this person might be communicating with you. I think somebody's communicating with you like this. You've got the Sun, the Six of Swords as well. This is nice. Guidance. I feel that there's somebody coming in here and they're going to provide some guidance as well for you, because the Six of Swords is all about guidance. So I'm seeing you speaking to someone who's going to provide some guidance. Let's get the next card out. You've got the Four of Wands in the reverse though. So Four of Wands in the reverse is often lack of stability. This could also be about a move as well. I read Four of Wands reverse as being about a move. Because if Four of Wands is setting up home, then this could be about a move, moving home. So it could be somebody's guiding you about moving with that Four of Wands in the reverse. The Four of Cups. Some of you guys not wanting to do that though. Some of you guys though feeling unstable for some reason. Four of Wands in the reverse. It could be in a relationship with the Four of Wands reverse. Four of Wands is a marriage card as well. So sometimes this can be a problem with your marriage or problem with your relationship, and feeling unhappy with what's being given or what you're receiving with that Four of Cups. Or this could be a woman. I get the impression for some of you guys there's a person here who's communicating with you about a move. So a woman here communicating with you. And Six of Swords can be about a move as well. Travelling. Maybe there's something about having to pack up boxes and move home. Some of you guys not happy to do that. Four of Cups energy showing here. Some of you guys, a woman contacting you, providing some guidance. Six of Swords energy. It's again about move. Two move cards here. I read Four of Wands reverse as being a move card as well. Two cards referencing a move, but I get the impression with that Four of Cups there's not very happy to do that for some of you Scorpios. Let's have a look at the next. Right, that one comes out here. You've got the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands is about being cautious, being on your guard, but also it's a card about sticking in there when times are rough. When you get the Nine of Wands energy showing up here, it's also about protecting your territory. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Eight of Wands is there's many messages or many things, lots of action, lots of activity happening here, okay? I think you guys are ready for action. Can you see how she's ready? You guys, 27th of June, May to the 2nd of June, ready for action, Scorpio is. Some of you guys are really ready for action. Two of Coins, that card shows up again. Lots of things. You're balancing lots of projects. It's probably going to be a very busy week for you guys, okay? Especially work-related. Ready for action. Be ready for action. I think it's actually telling you to be ready. So, Scorpio, you've got to be ready for action because it's going to be a very busy week for some of you guys. You're going to be managing lots of things, Two of Coins energy, especially in work. You've got the Star, which looks really positive. And actually, you know, it is a very busy week and you are going to be managing lots of projects here, okay? But the Star energy says that it will come to an end. There'll be a good resolution to the work that you do, okay? Because this is healing after struggles, all right? So even though you've got a really busy week and you've got to be really prepared for that busy week, Scorpio, you've got the Star card showing up here, okay? And you've got the Three of Wands. Okay, so I feel that there's a lot of positive things ahead of you as well with the Three of Wands energy, because the Three of Wands is all about looking to the future. Also, Three of Wands can be abroad as well, and this could be, the Star card is often over the internet, it's technology. So somebody might be contacting you over the internet, somebody might be contacting you from abroad. This could be, it's literally going to be probably an email, something like that with the Star energy. It could also be somebody who's been away for a long time, because Star represents things that are kind of out of reach as well. They're very far away from you. It might be the Three of Wands energy. Somebody's actually contacting you. Some of you guys are contacting someone who's been away as well. I actually feel as well, though, this feels very spiritual to me as well, because the Star is about guidance as well. All right. Some of you guys feeling guided to, you know, connect with people. Three of Wands, to also broaden your horizons with the Three of Wands. There's hopes and dreams to expand horizons as well, because the star is about all of your hopes, dreams and inspirations and aspirations. But it's also feeling guided as well with the star energy to go out there and kind of expand your horizons and broaden things and do new stuff, you know. So it's a really good week for you, Scorpios. We'll get this reading again. Scorpio, I think there's somebody contacting you, a woman here. She might be work-related, Queen of Wands. This is providing guidance. Could be a friend, could be anyone, but this person I think is going to give you some guidance. I think with the Four of Wands though in the reverse, this could be about moving from a place that you were stable in, and you're not happy to do that with the Four of Cups. However, get prepared. I think you need to be prepared. Remember, he's prepared. Nine of Wands energy. Be prepared, Nine of Wands, for a lot of stuff to happen during the week. The week's going to be very busy. All right, lots of messages with that Eight of Wands energy as well. Could be work related. Wands represent work and career. You're managing Two of Coins energy, many projects, okay? So be prepared that you're going to have a really busy week with the Eight of Wands energy, managing lots of things, lots of projects energy showing here. Some of you guys are feeling inspired to reach out to others. You're feeling inspired to broaden your horizons as well. All right, showing up here. Also feeling inspired to get in contact with people you haven't spoken to, or somebody's going to be feeling inspired to get in contact with you. Alright, some of you guys thinking about doing something abroad as well. Also, I feel that something good is coming in for some of you guys, because these Three of Wands is your ships are coming in. Alright, and this could be something you've been dreaming of, something you've wanted for a long time, with that star energy showing there as well, because star is representing our dreams and our hopes and our goals. Okay, so this can literally be like a goal being achieved here, because ships are coming in and goals are being achieved. So goals being achieved, ships coming in as well. It's a very, very good reading for the week. Excellent reading, Scorpio. Let's have a quick look at the final card that we want, which is... let's have a look here. There we go. We want to just get the Kyle Grey. I'll leave these cards out for the next reading. We just want to get the Kyle Grey, Keepers of the Light cards. Universe Spirit, what is the divine guidance you have for Scorpio? 27th of May through to the 2nd of June. What is the divine guidance that you have for Scorpio? Right, Commander Ashtar, you've got a call to action showing here. Right, which is almost like the Judgment card. You're being called to take action. It's saying, take charge, lead by example and walk your talk. If you say it, do it, Scorpio. You're being called to take action now. Alright? And that Nine of Wands and the Eight of Wands can also be that you're being called to take action as well. Two of Coins can be to put things into perspective. Alright, really, really good. Really, really good reading. Excellent. Alright, that's your week ahead reading, Scorpio. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. Have a great week. If you'd like to order a personal reading, you know where to go. Just click on the link below. Take care, guys. Remember, your month ahead is also next door if you want to check that out. Take care. Bye-bye.